Okay, guys, this is gonna be a little bit hard to talk about. I actually, it's 5 in the morning right now. Today is Thursday. Yeah, today's Thursday. It's 5 in the morning right now. I'm not tired. I've been up all night. I just been thinking. Um, I just been me and my son. He's been really sick, so I haven't really posted about about all my exes. I only have like five, so yeah, you see a cigarette in my fucking hand. To be honest, I've been fucking hitting the gym a lot. I just actually ate like 3 steaks. I bought my sons both pizza. I got them the dipper box. My son Tony, he ate about four slices, and Dom ate like about 7, 8. But they're two different ages. But anyways, let's get to it. So, reason it's a fucking sign. God damn. You gotta see this. I'll be right back. To be honest, the reason I'm smoking is because I'm so fucking stressed out. I know it's no excuse, guys. I quit and then I just came back to it today. Actually, I quit New Year's and then I just came back. So I lasted 3 months. I've been really trying. My lungs have cleared up tremendously. So I've been using this detox, and I found out why I was gasping so hard. I didn't know that you weren't supposed to fucking inhale cigars, and my ass would smoke 3 cigars a day, and cigars are like really fucking bad for you. Don't get me wrong, cigarettes are too, but fucking I just passed my physical for Metro. I know like the requirements. Basically, what I'm saying is I passed the requirements, so I'm pretty proud of it. I'm not really worried about the requirements anymore. I know I'm gonna I already passed it. I can do like 30 sit-ups in a minute, and it's hard. Or no, I'm sorry. Is it 30 sit-ups? Yeah, 30 sit-ups in a minute, and you gotta do like 10 sit-ups every 20 seconds. Or how does that? Oh, yeah, every 20 seconds. 10 sit-ups every 20 seconds. That's how you get up to 30 sit-ups in a minute. And I'm like, fuck. Wait, I said a minute, right? Yeah, it was a minute. Okay. Anyways, so the reason I'm making this video actually is not just about me. It is actually about my ex. I'm making individual videos about each of my exes and why it didn't work out, and why, if I would go back to them or not. And to be honest, my first one is, this is my first my first experience in anything like that. Like, God, I don't know how to, I'm already getting choked up. See, this is why I need the cigarettes, because I need to calm the fuck down. But anyway, let's get to it. So my first girlfriend was actually her name, because I have had 5 relationships, and the one you guys already know about is recently, and I'll do that one at the very end because that was my last. So my very first girlfriend, her name is Yesica Ortiz. Okay, and some of you guys may know her, some of you guys don't. I mean, they met back in high school. I mean, you guys probably did know her because we were kind of like in the same age area, but she was like a year older than me. So how it all started is, God, how did it start? I remember every relationship, every situation. It's just hard to remember because I fucking literally forget shit a lot. I don't know why. I've always had that problem. I've even told my ex-fiance about that. I always forget shit. I don't know why. But I think I've told everybody that though. Even fucking I have a problem. Sometimes I forget shit. It's fucking, not dementia, but fuck, I'm too young for that. So basically with her, we dated for about a month. Okay, we dated about a month. It was cool and everything. I mean, I used to walk fucking miles for her. because we live about 5 miles away from each other, I think. I want to say, I don't know for sure. I would have to like Google it or something, but it's like, I don't know if you guys know, familiar with Old Henderson, but I'm not gonna say it because then everybody knows where the fuck I live. And now it's just 5 miles. Let's just keep it that. So every day I used to walk 5 miles for her, you know. I would walk 5 miles every day for her, to go see her, and you know, we had it good for a month, and then I found out she was cheating on me with some guy. I don't know who the fuck he was. It was her ex. It was her ex. She basically left me, the ex, to go be with me for like a month, and then she went back to her ex. You know, it's cool. That's cool. But I wasn't working at that time. She was working 2 jobs. I was fucking a little kid back then. I was like 17, I think. I want to say, or 16. No, 17. It had to be 17. And I actually met her through, my ex best friend. I mean, I don't know if I really consider him my ex best friend anymore. I don't even know what we are, to be honest. He used to be really cool with me, but I don't know. He's got his own family, and I don't want to fucking bug him anymore. You know, I really do, you know, appreciate his friendship back then. But everything changed when you got a girl. But maybe I changed. Who knows? But he's a cool guy. He's cool sometimes. Just sometimes he try to get me in trouble a lot. But anyways, I met her through him because that's his sister. So, little down short road, I was very loyal to her. Really been to her on things, and you know, I didn't have very much experience, and I was just afraid that I was like, fuck, dude, like, who wants a guy with no experience? And I'm like, so, you know, tap it down. You know, me and her dated for a month. She cheated on me with some guy, and everything was good up to the point where she was all like, what she would do is she would make me think that we were gonna get back together, and it hurts a lot, trust me. When you put someone in that position where you say, oh, I'm gonna be back with you, I'm like, oh, you know, I love you and this, and you know, yeah, it's fucked up because you're putting that person in that same predicament where you were already before, and it hurts. So I wouldn't recommend doing that, guys. But anyways, back to the point where I was getting, we dated about a month. She cheated on me. I kept begging for her back. Eventually I got with her again, and she finally gave me a chance, and then she cheats on me again, and she goes with this guy named, the fuck is his name? Jesus? I don't fucking know his name. He was in the Marines. He was kind of a dick, to be honest. I ain't gonna lie. He was kind of a dick. I was gonna fight him one time, and then fucking I sent him my address, and you know, the fucker never showed up. So, you know, I had my bat ready to fucking swing at his head. But that was when I was young, you know, I was stupid. You know, I don't know why the fuck I would do that. Now I just fucking do everything legally. You know, I just get over it. It's like, it's not a big deal, you know. I mean, my life moves on. But anyways, we were talking for like a good year, and then next thing you know, this guy cheats on her. She comes crawling back to me, and eventually we kind of made up. And then after we made up, we eventually had a child together, and we never talked after that. And then I went to Smith's. I had to go get a job, and I had to go all the way out to Reno, and she broke up with me again. And you know, I don't know, like, I don't know what type of thing she was feeling. We had a kid together. Like, why the fuck would you end up fucking, you know, breaking everything off? Like, then she goes out with some guy named Aldo. Okay, now this is where the shit gets real. So this guy named Aldo, you know, this guy never really, I never really liked him. I guess he was a decent guy. But don't get me wrong, we had our ups and downs between me and her, and you know, like, she eventually moved on. I finally got the confidence to boost myself up, and you know, I basically I wanted to be with her, and I stuck with her side for like a good, I don't even know how long, guys. I mean, this was like, you have to think about this. I was stuck on this person because she was basically like, my first, and basically, you're stuck on that person because you think that you can't find anyone else. Eventually, you could find someone else. And I realized how toxic the relationship was, and I was like, "Fuck, dude." Like it's probably because of me, because I've always, every relationship I actually had, it just ended like badly. People misjudge my dark humor. People misjudge me a lot, and I'm not trying to make you guys feel bad for me. I'm like, there's nothing to feel bad about. If you don't like me, you don't like me. It's simple as that. But what I'm getting to the point is, like, she was dating this guy Aldo, and then eventually, well, let's just go ahead and say that I don't know if she fell out of love with him. I don't know if she broke up with him. And, we were going to get things back together. And I realized, like, do I really want that for my future? Like, do I really want someone I can't trust? Like, I've been through a lot of fucking trust issues already with her. And it's like on and off with her, on and off with her. And it was like almost like a fight with her. But it's because who I am, guys. Like, I cannot be tamed. I'm not saying like, oh, I can, like, I'm the shit. But I'm saying like literally, I have a lot of stress issues and I have a lot of anger issues, and I'll admit it. I am not perfect. Nobody is. I just wanted to, like, she really fucked my head up a lot. Like, she fucked me over. Like, I think because of her, I cannot have a real relationship, a stable relationship. And I'm not trying to put the whole blame on her. It's mostly because, I'm an asshole. And I'll admit it. I'm an asshole. I'm not perfect, and I need to change. And I have changed, actually, because over these past 5 months, 6 months now, I've changed into a different person. I'm not the person I was before. I'm very caring. I'm very more charismatic. I don't want to fight. I just want to settle down and have a relationship. But, eventually me and her, it didn't get along because she would always cheat on me. And I was so fucking, everybody saw it too. I would try my hardest to be with her. And then I just moved on eventually. I just like said, hey, you know what? It's fucking, she dumped that guy for me, but she dumped that guy for me. Like, I realized, like, oh shit, she dumped that guy for me. She doesn't want to work things out. She just probably, wants to fuck with my head again. So I couldn't trust her after that. And after someone cheats on you, it's hard to get that trust back because it's not worth it. It's not. I fucking said, you know what? I can't do this with you, Like, it's fucking hard. Like, so I just moved on with my life, and I'm like, it's not really worth it. I mean, it's hard to talk about, guys, so that's why I'm not really getting into detail about all this. But me and her will never get back together, and it's the truth. Like, I don't want to be with her, and she doesn't want to be with me. And luckily, she's moved on with her life, and I'm happy for her. Like, honestly, I am. Like, I don't like her as a person, what she did to me, but she is who she is, and I am who I am, and I'm not going to change, and she isn't going to change either. And I would never go back with her because I was living hell, guys. I was fucking in torture. I was in pain a lot every fucking day of my life, dude. I tried my best. We used to have a dog together, and like, she threw everything on me. Like, I would have to go every fucking day to go clean her apartment every fucking day, and then she would just kick me out, like get the fuck out of here, like I was just some servant. And then eventually she was talking to this guy, and we tried working things out again. She was talking to this guy when she got her apartment, and I was doing everything for her, dude. I would go to fucking 7-Eleven. I would walk my ass all the way everywhere just to go fucking, get her something to eat. And you know what she did? She was talking to some dude, and I forgot his name, but he was a white dude. And the only reason I found out is because this dude actually came to bring presents to her on Christmas. And I'm like, fuck, dude, you know what? This is it. I'm done. No more. Because she was unloyal. And she's a good person, people. It's just, she wasn't, okay, I'm not going to lie. She's not a good person, okay? I mean, she's an okay person. What I'm going to say is that she was nice to me. Like, now we have a mutual understanding where she can just talk to my parents. I don't want to talk to her, and after that I never talked to her. Like, it was over between us. Like, I could not talk to someone like that. And I'm not trying to expose her. I'm just talking about my relationships. And the next video I will actually talk about who the fuck was next. I think it was who was it? It was Vanessa. My next video will be about Vanessa, and I actually know her last name too. So if you guys want to know about her too, but that'll be my next video. Each day I'm gonna post new videos about each of my exes, but this one was the more traumatic one because this was my first. She was basically my first in everything, and I honestly would never go back to her. Like I said, only reason why is because she was very unloyal. I didn't want someone like that. I wanted someone to be truthful to me and honest with me, and she fucked my head up, dude. She really fucked my head up. But like I said, it's very hard to talk about this, guys. So I'm sorry I'm not getting into fucking details about everything. I'm just trying to make these videos kind of short because it's a lot of shit to talk about. I don't really like to talk about these things, and like I said, most of my videos are going to be about just what happened in the events. But don't get me wrong, guys. If I had the chance to go back with her, I would not take it. I just told you guys the reason why, and I would not take it only because that love that I had for her is gone. It's long gone. That shit died a long time ago. Like way back then. And it's cool and everything, like we have a mutual, like I said, we have a mutual understanding. Don't talk to me. Don't even fucking bother looking my way, and that's just how it is. And god damn, it sounded hella good. That's just the way how it is. But no, like literally, that was just about her, and I couldn't go back. But anyways, the only reason I have to cut off this video too is because my fucking camera was about to die. I didn't charge it last night. But yeah, basically, I would not go back to her. Even though we had our ups and downs between me and her, she just wasn't the person for me. She was totally different from me. I used to change myself just to be the guy she wanted to be with. And it sucks. It does. But I eventually moved on. I had my fucking career path going, and I was working at Smith's at the time. And I was working 2 jobs, and eventually, I used to give her a lot of money, and she still fucked me over. So there was no point in that relationship. I just had to move on. It's hard to move on from someone who was, your first, but eventually you do. Everybody does. Everybody gets fucked over apparently in this fucking day and age. Well, anyways, guys, I know it's like not a lot to talk about, but like I said, it's very hard to talk about. Maybe tomorrow I'll get like a pack of beer and I'll talk about my next ex, and I'll just calm down since I might not have my other son tomorrow. So, yeah, thanks guys for watching. My next video will be about Vanessa. I'll just keep going through. Like I have to talk more about it. So, thanks.